All right, so I worked a job a couple weeks ago where I had to make sure distribute. I had to distribute some T-shirts to people, and while I was around these people, I learned like a lot of stuff. I learned as much as I say I want to learn my siblings. That's not what I mean. What I want is to be around my siblings and just watch them enjoying life, like just seeing them smile and talk and whatever. That's what I want. That's what I want. I had the privilege of being around a family at this job I was at. The the thing I didn't learn until the day everyone had to get the shirts. Now I made sure the shirt after the person who made the shirt, so my boss put the shirts in the bag. I knew where the shirts were supposed to go or who the shirts were supposed to go to. I knew that. I'm pretty good at my jobs. I can read really well. Um, can't pronounce words. Definitely can read. But okay, so the day I get there, I the matriarch of the family, I guess, hierarch, I don't know what the real word is, but the grandmother of the family, she couldn't find a couple of the shirts. I'm in a bit of a tizzy because now I got to call my boss, like, yo, some of the shirts missing, but we just gonna make it work. You feel me? So we just made it work. The day of their event, when everyone had to get their shirts, like should have their shirts on, the missing shirt, it popped up. And I don't like I if I don't like feeling confused. I don't like feeling lost when I shouldn't be. It makes it. I don't like it. It makes me feel weird. I don't like it. So I'm off rip. Like, okay, this mom must not like her daughter or something. Like something must be going on in the back that ain't got nothing to do with me. Is what I'm thinking. So my fault. So I leave it alone. I left it alone. Uh, maybe the mom don't like the daughter. I don't really know. I went the rest of the night just sitting back because my job was done. I made sure the shirts got to the people, got to the right people. I did my job. I did my job. But as I'm watching this family, and what made me talk about my siblings, I saw a table of siblings just enjoying themselves, and I'm like, that's all I want is to watch my siblings enjoy themselves. But at another table is the mom, and the mom is looking at that table, and the thought I had, once I thought about it a little more, I'm like, technically, it won't work because that's not what it was. So the thought she was looking at them the way Snape was looking at Harry when Voldemort, back of the head, Voldemort was doing a little spell thing to mess up his thing, and Snape was serious looking like that's what the mom looked like. It's not funny like at all. So the mom already didn't look like she was enjoying the fact that her kids were over there enjoying themselves. But whatever. I don't. A that just in the back of my head, I'm like, that ain't got nothing to do with me. I end up. I end up uh, with the granddaughters of the mother, and when we make it back to the room where everybody was at celebrating, mind you, the shirts were dope too. Again, I did my job well. So I'm just watching. Uh, I'm sitting down, and you hear the mom, grandmom. You hear her. just apologize out of nowhere. I'm like, what the hell is going on? What the hell did I miss? I was gone for like 2 seconds, guys. What is going on? Um, but yeah, so I'm like, okay, all right. It was what it was. Eventually, eventually I find out what I find out. I I heard from a couple of the guests that it was only one person who she was yelling at, but the apology was blankety. And apparently there's a video out there, like a little clip of her yelling, and when you listen to it, you assume she's talking to one person. But the apology was for the room. So I didn't know it was just a one person thing. So I'm like, damn. When I found out the one person thing, I was like, this mom was really not like her daughter, bro. It's not funny at all, bro, because that sucks, man. But it's like, yo, wow, you hit that lady's shirt. Like on purpose, bro. You hit that lady's shirt on purpose, and then you yelled at her and apologized to everybody. Like, now, 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 hold on. Now, we're going the spiritual aspect of my life. I'm I I'm not. What am I trying to say? I don't know when I don't know when interceding is supposed to. I don't know when you're supposed to intercede. I feel like that word is the answer, but needs the definition. Um, but so rewind. We couldn't find the shirt. The mom told the daughter, the grandma mom told her actual daughter, uh, she'd just get another one, which was cool. The day of the event, when I saw the daughter in her actual shirt, I'm like, okay, all right, everything cool. Everybody look good. I did my job. Everybody cool. We get to we leave the event. We go to the little party afterwards, and that's when I'm watching now. There was some moments with the mom, grandma, where I feel like if I knew how to intercede or knew I was supposed to intercede, I would have, because I had that same feeling I had when I was at the center and I didn't pray. It was like that same type of situation. And because I'm not a coincidence type of person like that, I'm like, maybe I was like, I should have. I know maybe I should have prayed when I peeped the grandma mom had a little spirit on her. I should have just prayed. Whether it worked or not, I feel like that's the point, is the interceding part, to like at least do it, is what I feel like the point is. That's what I'm trying to go to 12-hour prayer for. My sister gonna take that class and I'm gonna take another one. We gonna swap notes. But me getting the granddaughters, that I say was God, because they asked if they could go get a phone from upstairs, but they weren't allowed to do it by themselves. I was about to leave, but I had to pee, and once I got to go to the bathroom, I got to go. So took them upstairs, and I'm like, but when we came back down, that's when the apology happened. I'm like, I feel like it was good. Like the Lord knew, obviously, to make sure they weren't in a room to see their grandmother like that. So there's no granddaughter should see a mom not like her own daughter. So that's that's fucked up. That's fucked up, bro. But you got to just keep praying on that. And to be around those siblings and seeing that, I'm like, I love it. The event was a success. The way I saw it, I did my job. You know what I mean? And everyone got their shirts the way they were supposed to. So, and yeah, man, it was a dope little situation. It's the second time I got picked up. A car picked me up for one job like a month ago, and then I got flew out for this one. So look at me coming up. All right, yeah, that's it.